sometimes you need a vent as well, and
Yeah.
especially before the weekend starts.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah, absolutely. Especially if you're in a kitchen, you're doing 70-hour weeks and you're, you know, you don't feel like you switch off because you go home and then you get up and you go back to work.
Yeah.
My name is Miguel Gutierrez and I'm known in the industry as the Nomad Barber, and I've been traveling the world for 10 years documenting barbering. Today we're here to talk about StoryCut, which is a small initiative and video project that I put together, which basically is all about men opening up and talking about their mental health or their experiences with mental health. A couple of years ago, I put this idea together, and it's taken me a long time just to kind of like put the ideas together and like start contacting people to collaborate with. But a lot of it stems back to me struggling with my own mental health issues as a man. I'm quite open about it. I talk about it on my second YouTube channel. So I always think that, you know, just putting it out there and acknowledging that something is wrong is like the first step to, you know, making progress and recovery, or just learning a little bit more about the mental health that you are dealing with, and a little bit of self-awareness. So a lot of the project stemmed from that. And then, you know, through the pandemic, I heard of multiple people who committed suicide. So I know that men's suicide is a big killer. So I just kind of wanted to put something together that I can use my skill sets, which is video, documentary, and storytelling, and put together a little project that allows men to tell a little bit about their story. We're really at the start of our journey with StoryCut, and I'm hoping that, you know, this article will help push further collaborations. So we've worked with some amazing people so far, like Men's Sheds, First Person Project, CIC, and the Brain Charity. And really, we're just kind of getting in contact with the charity, so we're going to come set up for the chair for the day, send anyone who wants to talk to us along. They don't have to be dealing with mental health issues. They can just talk in general. So like any little bits of stories that people have to say, but we're there to record them and document them. So really it's just a case-by-case basis. Some people will just set up appointments. Some people will just like send anyone in on the day who wants to get a haircut or a free trim, and half the people don't even want to be filmed, so we don't end up putting any videos together for that. So it's just a nice service for the people who, you know, want to sit down and get a barber service. Honestly, just look up the numbers online. You can go onto our Instagram, which is StoryCuts Project. I couldn't get StoryCuts, I was already thinking StoryCuts Project, and there's a bunch of resources and numbers on there that you can you know, reach out to and contact. If you are in the local area and you're thinking suicidal thoughts, you can reach out to James Place, which is an amazing charity locally, which we've also done a video with, and they will be able to help you know, on the right path. But if you are in crisis, definitely the best people to reach out to is to call the Samaritans. And yeah, just don't sit just don't sit with these thoughts alone, and like talk to someone and pick up that phone, and don't, you know, really think about like what you're gonna do. I think as a barber, we've always been seen as kind of like unqualified counselors as such. So, you know, we get to learn a little bit about everything as the journey progresses from the client-barber relationship to almost like a friendship. You learn a lot about people and you learn how to read them. So if someone comes in and they feel a little bit bad, and you can say, oh, is everything okay? Are you tired? Or what's going on in your life? And generally by the end of the haircut, they are leaving and feeling a little bit better, because the barber chair is that safe space for people to come in and just sit there. So the barber chair is a unjudgmental space that people can just sit down and talk about their lives without us, you know, about worrying about what we're going to say, because generally we don't talk about their lives to other people. I think that's one thing is about travel that I've learned, is that people aren't so different around the world, and there's always going to be problems. But to come back and work on a project like this locally, but then we will be taking it nationally, it's just it's important for me. I've been a barber for 20 years, so I've been around men for 20 years, so I know that people struggle, and after struggling myself, I know that we need to start making changes now, so that suicide rate comes down. And StoryCut's project is my contribution towards that, and hopefully not only might it inspire people to talk while they're in the barber chair and being filmed, but it'll also inspire people who might see the videos to also reach out and talk to people too.